I'm going to read a little bit from this new book of mine called The Wonderful Year. The Wonderful Year is a shepherd's calendar, which is a Renaissance form of poetry where you write one long sort of correspondence of the self in relationship to nature. I broke a few of the rules. I'm going to read just one section called Endless Summer. And then I'm going to read some newer stuff, and then I'll stop talking. This is for Craig Janney. Endless Summer. It was the summer I fucked up. The summer fucked up. Me fucked up. A fuck up in the summer. And I spent time laying under stars. Too much time I wasted. The stars. You lied to me under the stars. And the summer was endless. The summer endless. It was an endless summer. Endless, and I said things like, if I ever see you again, but I'll never see you again. I never saw you again. I made sure of that. And I circled the lake. I went in circles. The lake was endless. It was summer. I fucked up. Too much time, and I never saw you again. And I circled, and it was endless, and the stars lied to me. The summer light moving so slowly. I saw the summer light move, endless. And when I see you, the trees will cluster. Green, rage, green, trees raging with love, endless love, and I'll never see you again. I made sure of that. Wasted under the stars, the slow summer light, the endless fuck up, and you never again. You lovely, you summer, you. Everything that is now, never again, whatever that may be. The rage I loved, me under the stars, then and now, endless, wasting away me, haze wandering around, endless, haze, it was endless. Too much time, and you lied to me, and I said things like, I can't describe the air on my skin. Can you please? I know it was important, and the light from stars moved so slowly, and you moved off forever. How can you save everything important? Endless summer light, the fuck up, the lake, a circle, circling the lake. How can you save everything? How can I answer you, the light of summer stars? I'm sorry for my light. The endlessness of my endless and my fuck up, the me that is now looking back and thinking, and this summer circling. I'm just going to read three more because I'm running out of 1991 Boston Bruins. This is called One to the Other, and it is dedicated to backup goalie Reggie Lemley. Thank you, Reggie. Actually, One to the Other is the last line spoken in the Twilight Zone episode called The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. Do you know that episode?
Yes.
Well, I watched it today, believe it or not. My job is to teach gifted middle school kids how to watch film. And so we were watching that episode today to talk about the different camera angles. And the last line in it is one to the other. They're going to destroy the entire world by going from one city to the other, one street to the other, to have us kill ourselves. I didn't write this poem today. I've seen the episode before. Or maybe I did write it today. We really don't know, do we? And there's an awkward tension. One to the other. Let them destroy themselves in the light, so terrible or terrific. These versions unneeded, their redundancy built in and their lives obsolete. I'm here living and you can't stop this triumphant. You can't top this edifice once slated for demolition but deemed monumental by townspeople in Congress. The mayor proclaimed me someone not dying. Listen to the polis yammer how much they need this. Step up, raise all your hands. It's Sunday morning and we survived it again. So goodbye to anything that doesn't understand that we're burning so right, we're dancing together. That's right. Oh, goodbye. Oh, hello, and we're full of the night. It hurts to be blasted by goodness, but we're learning to deserve it. We're learning that the lines we wade in are the right ones. The doors with their labels provide accurate directions. We're learning rain can fall on highways out windows and then kisses happen that make it all not matter. I defaulted some contingencies into the program. I might have known only trial and error would launch me at the bliss I was aiming for. She sang me some things worth keeping, so I filled this big basket on my handlebars gleaming. Her eyes were so closed, but when they opened, they opened. This bike and trajectory under skies that are blue. I'd give anything to see your smile again. My math is so rusty, I need to remember the ingredients. Variables are quantities that don't hold still. going to read two more. This is called American Water. It's for Glenn Wesley. You thought I was going to run out, but there's no way. Some of you don't know what I'm doing. Others of you, true Bostonians. American Water. There were lessons to learn about context, perspective, temporary city, happily together, though 100 miles from the town she lived in, and we both knew we wouldn't stay. 3 years from that date, we are disappeared from each other, and now it is 10 years past, and there's no point in the old urgency of that moment when it was a brand new century. October, it rained every day for only hours, heavy leaves staying green in the south. She was used to the Louisiana heat, me recently from New York and spiraling so far from friends and family and local hangouts that turned into ghosts, all of them, and she's just air now. She told me nothing really mattered except the moment she was living in, which was a lie, I hoped, if not for her, then for me, since I have always been a person deeply and essentially saddened by chronology. She slept next to me wearing my orange sweater, and I wish I still had when she walked from the bed to the shower, and there was sun on her legs, not the same orange, and the record playing that I gave to her because it would be her birthday soon, or so she said. I was believing everything anyway. We were smiling when we left for coffee, eggs, and a biscuit on Johnston, or that cafe on St. Mary's Boulevard. I can't remember. We didn't get to keep any of it. October in the morning, it was still America and raining. This is the last one. It's for Coach Mike Milbury. It's called Big Bright Sun. Thank you very much for listening. There's joy on the streets of Syracuse today because my blue eyes can see it in the big smile faces stuck silly on people going somewhere in cars, traipsing to anywhere they weren't at before, which is always, always a much better place. We can hear it in the voices of angels when they sing it over guitar, over drums, over and over. Heaven is whenever, a time to hold out for, not a cloudy destination, and it's only their crooning that makes us believe it. Their singing is keening, but who cares if it's mournful? My whole life has been haunted, you said cavalierly in the morning. It's your favorite time to say so, with my coffee, with a porch swing. The ghosts in their closets and the light here is wonderful, so bright and so varied. Thanks for asking. I got funky in the afternoon because of a daisy that made me feel planted and loosed all at one time together. My books were in stacks on the floor with their words, and they were doomed to be heaped and unheeded some more. I kept staring at that light bulb plugged into the horizon, the too jagged brightness in my nucleus floating. Before I gave names to these friends who worked daily to save me, my own thinking destroyed me, my limits, my orbits. I failed lessons in history because I wasn't right in my answering. Still hoping for forgiveness in the shine of the sun. I'm trying to do right by the people I love. Thanks.